Rockstar is doing something very strange with GTA 6. On August 27th, they're dropping a brand new reveal called Grand Theft Auto 6, an extended look. Now, an extended trailer sounds completely normal until you see where it's premiering first. Not YouTube, not a PlayStation showcase, not even a major gaming event. It drops on Netflix at 3 p.m. YouTube doesn't get it until 6 hours later, which begs one simple question: why? GTA doesn't need people to know it exists. Even people who've never touched a video game in their life know what Grand Theft Auto is. That's not just my take. The source that covered this points to the same thing. GTA already broke out of the gaming audience a long time ago and became an entertainment brand a much wider crowd recognizes. So I'm not convinced Netflix is just a way to reach a new audience. I think Rockstar is going for something bigger. They're trying to make GTA 6 land like a global entertainment event. And that's the first thing we need to understand before we even talk about the game itself. But before we start, don't forget to like and subscribe.
Hey,
Hey,
If you look at how games are usually marketed, everything's straightforward. Trailer drops on YouTube, people share it, streamers break it down, YouTubers pause every 2 seconds to catch some detail in the background, social media grabs every frame and builds series on it. That's exactly what would have happened with GTA 6. It absolutely would have. But Rockstar picked something different. They're not just chasing views, they're chasing status. And that's an important distinction, because when you put the game's first gameplay reveal in the same place people go to watch the biggest movies, shows, and entertainment events, you're implicitly saying this isn't just another game release. You're saying GTA 6 deserves that same space. And that's not just my read on it out of nowhere. The source covering the Netflix move frames it as a potential prestige event, something meant to elevate the game's cultural standing, not just introduce it. Honestly, I think it's smart, because Rockstar doesn't need to work to get people to click on GTA 6. What they need is for the world to treat the GTA 6 launch as something bigger than a game release. Which brings us to the next point. GTA 6 doesn't need to introduce itself. Let's be clear about something. If Rockstar were a small studio with a brand new IP, I'd say sure, Netflix could be a great move to reach an audience outside of gaming. But GTA doesn't need that. GTA 5 broke out of the gaming industry's boundaries a long time ago. The name is known by gamers and non-gamers alike. GTA Online became part of pop culture itself. So the idea that Rockstar is using Netflix to say, hey guys, we have a new game, that doesn't add up for me. What Rockstar's actually saying is something completely different. People already can't wait for GTA 6, and we want you to see the scale of that anticipation for yourselves. And that lines up with recent language coming out of Take-Two around demand for the game. Pre-order interest has been described as exceptionally strong, unprecedented even. That doesn't guarantee the game will deliver, but it shows Rockstar is walking into this launch from a position of massive strength. Rockstar isn't starting this race from zero. They're starting already in the lead, which is exactly why the Netflix move makes sense. And the wild part, GTA 6 itself is built to be bigger than GTA 5. This is one of the details that grabbed me the most. According to circulating leaks, there could be a witness and surveillance system with cameras, meaning a crime's impact might extend well beyond a simple 5-star chase. Some leaks even mention ongoing fines or consequences. But let's be clear, these are leaked claims, not confirmed details from Rockstar at this point. But if it's true, that could be one of the biggest shifts in GTA 6. Because GTA has always treated crime as a self-contained event. Do something, take the stars, escape, reset. But if the world actually holds on to the consequences of your actions, that makes the city itself part of the gameplay, not just a backdrop for missions. And personally, that's something I really want to see. Because the difference between a great open world and a massive one is whether the world actually reacts to you, not just whether you can move through it. But all of that is still just the world. The part that could genuinely push GTA 6 to another level is the story. Jason and Lucia aren't just two people committing crimes together, at least that's what the leaks are hinting at. There are multiple theories floating around about their relationship, ranging from them being genuinely connected to more extreme takes suggesting Jason might actually be an undercover cop trying to take down a gang before falling for Lucia. But the biggest piece in all of this is the trust meter. According to leaks, your choices could affect the trust level between Jason and Lucia, and that could shape the ending itself. Some circulating scenarios suggest they might escape together or one could betray the other. These are of course just leaks, not a confirmed story. But if Rockstar is genuinely using a trust system like that, it means the relationship between these two characters isn't just something happening in cutscenes. It's part of the gameplay itself, which is a completely different thing. Because the game isn't just going to ask you, what mission are you doing? It might also ask you, how much do you actually trust the person next to you? The biggest question, what's actually real? This for me is the most important part of any GTA 6 conversation right now. Because the volume of leaks and series has gotten so massive that you could watch 5 minutes of content and see 10 facts and assume all of them are confirmed. They're not. We have official information. We have moments that showed up in trailers, we have reports and leaks, and we have community series. And those three things are not the same. For example, the map size, NPC details, the police systems, the trust meter, in the materials this is based on, these are framed as leaks or reports, not things Rockstar has officially confirmed. Even one of the sources itself makes clear that leaked data doesn't necessarily represent the final confirmed content. And that matters a lot, because GTA 6 is one of the rare games where every rumor has the power to turn into news. And sometimes that hype itself becomes a problem. Which brings us back to Netflix. Rockstar doesn't need to make people aware GTA 6 exists. People already know. What they're trying to prove is something bigger. That GTA 6 isn't just the biggest game of 2026, it might be one of the biggest things in entertainment period. And that explains everything. Netflix, the extended look, the way Rockstar's been handling the news cycle, the scale of the coverage, even the way people are talking about this game before it's even out. And honestly, I like part of this, because games deserve to be treated as a massive entertainment and art form, not just a product that drops on a random Tuesday. The problem is that this scale creates terrifying expectations, because when you tell the world this is the biggest game ever, you're also telling them we're ready for you to judge it on that exact standard. And with GTA 6, people absolutely will judge it. The map, the story, the graphics, the NPCs, the police, every single detail. Because this isn't just an anticipated game anymore. It became a global event before it even released. I'm not going to tell you every leak is true, and I'm not going to tell you GTA 6 is guaranteed to be the greatest game ever made. Nobody can prove that before it's out. But what I can tell you is that Rockstar is treating GTA 6 completely differently. And the Netflix move isn't some random marketing detail, it's a statement. Rockstar wants the entire world to care. And the real question isn't whether people will care, because they will. The question is, can GTA 6 actually deliver on the scale Rockstar is promising? Will the world actually feel alive? Will Jason and Lucia deliver a story worth the wait? Will the leaks about the police, the NPCs, and the trust meter turn out to be real? Or in the end, will GTA 6 just be a massive game surrounded by hype that was bigger than the game itself? I'm genuinely excited to find out, because if Rockstar pulls off even a fraction of what they're promising here, GTA 6 might not just be a big game. It might be one of those moments that actually changes the shape of the industry. And that won't be decided by marketing. It'll be decided by the game itself. And that was all. At the end, do not forget to like and subscribe. I'm Versi from Gameverse, and peace.